Welcome to GCK-King's Circle with Pastor Dr. W.F. Kumuyi.
Leonard Ravenhill, a Christian writer, said, "No man is greater than his prayer life." Welcome to another exciting episode of the GCK-King's Circle.
The GCK-King's Circle is an avenue where individuals are informed, reformed, transformed in order not to be deformed.
Oh yes, my name is Enoch Ruben and I will be your host for today. And standing boldly beside me is
David Gift Ayomide. I'll be your co-host.
You know, prayer is one talent God has given to every man and every woman in this world.
Oh yes, prayer goes beyond communicating with God. It is an insurance system in life.
Oh yes, and you know, there are secrets to our prayers being answered. And today, we will be unlocking that secret. And taking us on this journey is
Dr. W.F. Kumuyi. As an advocate for youth engagement and global excellence, Dr. W.F. Kumuyi shines as a beacon of innovation and advocacy for excellence.
But before we bring him on, let's make welcome our guest music minister.
Oh, 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 oh. We worship the God who was. We worship the God who is. We worship the God who evermore will be. He opened the prison doors. He parted the raging sea. My God, He holds the victory. There's joy in the house of the Lord. There's joy in the house of the Lord today. And we won't be quiet. We'll shout out your praise. There's joy in the house of the Lord. Our God is surely in this place. And we won't be quiet. We shout out your praise. Oh, 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 oh. We sing. We sing to the God who heals. We sing to the God who saves. We sing to the God who always makes a way. 'Cause He hung upon that cross and He rose up from that grave. And my God's still rolling stones away. There's joy. There's joy in the house of the Lord. There's joy in the house of the Lord today. And we won't be quiet. We shout out your praise. There's joy in the house of the Lord. Our God is surely in this place. And we won't be quiet.
welcome back on that wonderful worship session. And now, to unlock the secret to answered prayers, let's make welcome Dr. W.F. Kumuyi.
That was the reason and the basis and the foundation of his constant power. He prayed that our lives should be marked with praying. Praying every time. Praying without ceasing. Praying with faith, with unwavering faith. Never allowing any day to pass without waiting upon the Lord and praying. Constancy in prayer is important. Continuity in prayer is important. We shouldn't miss our privilege of praying, thinking, I've asked, I've not received, ask again. I've demanded, I've not got, demand it again. I held on to the promises I didn't receive. Keep on holding to the promise. And the Lord said in verse 6 here, what the unjust judge says, and shall not God avenge his own elect, which cry day and night, which pray day and night, which intercede, pray day and night before him though he bear long with them, I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. He will avenge them speedily. The Lord will answer your prayer in Jesus' name. Luke chapter 21, verse 36. Luke chapter 21, verse 36. Watch it therefore and pray always. Don't just pray occasionally when the water is almost drowning you. Don't just pray once in a while when it appears you are driven to the wall. Always, when you are happy, pray, thank him. When it's a challenge, pray and demand solution and answer from him. When there is any problem, pray. He has solution to every problem. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. Pray always, pray daily, pray without ceasing. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 17. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 17. Pray without ceasing. If you could convert part of the time you spend in just talking and talking and talking to your neighbors, convert part of the time to praying. Convert part of the time you spend in useless, careless talk. Convert that time to praying. Convert part of the time that is wasted on things that are not profitable to our lives. Convert part of that time to praying. Your life will take on a new splendor, a new power, a new breakthrough. In Jesus' name, I pray we'll be doers of the word and will pray more than ever before in Jesus' name. Luke chapter 18, I'm reading from verse 1. And he spake a parable unto them to this end, that men ought always to pray like he did. Always to pray like they saw him always praying, and not to faint, saying, there was in the city a judge which feared not God, neither regarded man. And there was a widow in that city, and she came unto him, saying, avenge me of mine adversary. And he would not for a while, for a time, for a season, but afterward he said within himself, though I fear not God, nor regard man, yet because this widow troubleth me, I will avenge her, lest by a continual coming she weary me. Here the Lord told this parable to make us understand importunity in prayer is important. Mark chapter 1, verse 35. And in the morning, rising up a great while before day, he went out and departed into a solitary place where he could have quietness, where he could pray and talk to the Father without any distraction. He departed into a solitary place and there prayed. And there prayed his personal prayer. And that's an example for you and for me.
Wow, what a charge. You know, gift. One secret to answered prayer is what? Unwavering faith. Thank you very much for joining us on today's episode. Keep having faith. Until tomorrow, remain blessed.
We believe that you've been impacted. Pastor Dr. W.F. Kumuyi will love to hear from you. Please visit our social media platforms And don't forget to join us on the next episode of GCK King's Circle.